Hey, what's up guys? I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be reacting to Dr. Phil's roasts. And let's get right into the video. Put a big thumbs up and make sure you hit that big red subscribe button down below. And turn on the bell notifications so you are notified every time I make another video. Let's get right into this.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button
and subscribe to this person
for more amazing content. With that being said,
I'll give him a shout out at the end.
Number 5. Dr. Phill abruptly ends an interview. This girl has a lot of issues that put her in a very embarrassing situation on air. Bailey claimed that she was in a relationship with a woman named Jasmine whom she met on Twitter. Bailey was totally convinced that Jasmine knew her very well, but this was clearly not the case. Dr. Phill showed some text messages between her and Jasmine that indicated that Jasmine never knew Bailey.
He says, I don't know you. What don't you?
They never met in real life, nor did they text each other. Bailey thought that they were in a relationship when they started subtweeting each other's tweets. Bailey thought that everything Jasmine did on social media had something to do with her. Bailey even had Jasmine's photo as her header, which understandably freaks Jasmine out. When Dr. Phill showed Bailey the conversation, she was embarrassed and then said perhaps the problem was that she did not understand that when Jasmine told her that she did not know her, she should have stopped bothering her. When Jasmine joined the interview,
that's
Bailey
terrible.
and even apologized, even though she believed that they were both in a relationship. The saddest part was when she was interviewed all alone with Dr. Phill.
You can all laugh at me.
Well, you know what? I think we're just going to shut this down
where he told her that she and Jasmine never had a physical relationship, and she started telling the audience that she, quote, would be their spectacle. You can laugh at me. It's fine. She said all
just wow.
Tears. Dr. Phill saw that as Bailey playing the victim and ridiculing the audience to gain their sympathy. Dr. Phill said that he wanted no part in that and would not want to present this on his show, and so he asked her to leave the stage. We suggest checking out the full episode for yourself to get the full story. It's a very interesting episode.
That's humiliating.
Number 4. A guy thinks being famous is more important than getting an education. This guy's mother wanted to pay money for her son to go to college, but he refused. He did not want to continue.
How's he gonna refuse?
It was worthless and not useful. He'd rather sit at home and watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. He also said that he wanted to
that ain't gonna get him anywhere.
His own show like Dr. Phill. He also referred to the fact that he always watched Dr. Phill and took notes to learn from him.
And in fact, I am honestly learning every day, and I am growing.
So Dr. Phill couldn't just sit there and watch the guy brag about himself. A lot of young people wish they could afford to go to university, whereas this guy saw university as an abominable place that he would rather not go to. Dr. Phill understands that college may not be for everyone, and even said it was fine that he didn't want to go to college. But this meant that as long as he would stay in his mother's house, he had to take part in paying the bills, paying the rent, doing chores, so on and so forth. The audience agreed, and they applauded Dr. Phil's advice.
He's right.
It was the only way to teach this spoiled kid a lesson. He shut the guy down with his words of wisdom. It was pretty funny when the guy was trying to persuade Dr. Phill that he was learning every day, and that he did a lot of things at home that proved he was trying to help. The guy wanted Dr. Phill to ask his mother about some of the things that he would do to help around the house.
You're not pulling your own weight. If you want to be famous in your head or in the world.
And Dr. Phill shut him down completely, saying that he was the host of his show,
and
he had already known everything from his mother. It left the guy speechless, for sure.
He done shut that down.
Dr. Phill. This girl might have taken it too far. She wanted to appear on Dr. Phill, and she bluntly said that she had no respect for her mother and called her by her first name, Kimber. So, before we even get into the episode,
that's so disrespectful.
It's quite obvious that the girl just wanted to become famous. She seems like quite a daddy's girl, and even thought that her father was an idiot for marrying her mother.
Cause I think this is funny. Like, I'm not even that big of
terrible.
an issue. The issue is sitting right there.
But why?
She said that her mother ruined her life because she called her a few names. She dropped out of school to be a skater girl and become a YouTube star. She claimed to need her mother to get out of her life. She acts so unbelievably rude. And you know what's worse?
Who does that?
She talked to her mother very inappropriately in front of Dr. Phill and an entire audience. She called her mother a psychopath and wished her mother went away and never came back.
Professional.
That's terrible.
What does that mean they're not in your bubble?
She even told Dr. Phill himself that he was doing the easiest thing ever, which is hosting a TV show, and that it's not that hard. Then she told him,
She don't
"Do
even
not
know the
try to
half
roast
of it.
me."
She
And
ain't.
he replied that he wasn't even trying to. It
She.
was very clear that this girl just wanted attention, and
She
thought
ain't
this
even
was
a
the best
host,
way
so
to
how
get
does
it.
she
She
know?
was acting very disrespectful and downright disgusting. Her grotesque display and utter lack of respect for those around her makes me want to go give my mom a hug and tell her I love her right now. In fact, I think I'm gonna go do that. Number 2. Tough-talking teen Danielle. You might remember this girl,
Yeah.
Danielle, who was 13 years old and was a frequent guest on Dr. Phill.
She making songs on SoundCloud now.
Was ungovernable and out of control. They both would hit each other so often that even the police would get involved.
Wow, that's
Tried to
crazy.
put her under control and fix her attitude, but her daughter just wasn't having it. This girl admitted she stole her mom's credit cards and her car. Dr. Phill
That's
a little fun
theft.
at Danielle's accent. She asked
She's
her if she
lucky
even made it
she
the
didn't go to
5th grade,
jail.
which was admittedly pretty funny. In the first episode that
That's
Barbara,
great.
Danielle's mother, appeared on Dr. Phill, she claimed that she wanted to stop parenting her daughter who was insanely out of control. The mother said that the girl was all mouth. Later on, Danielle was put through a program called Turnabout Ranch, where she would get a special kind of treatment to help fix her attitude.
Yeah.
The next time she appeared on the show, she talked with Dr. Phill about this program. Shane Young, admissions director of the Turnabout Ranch program, told Dr. Phill that she showed huge change in her attitude, and she made tons of progress. Dr. Phill asked Danielle about what she wanted to do when she grew up, and she said she wanted to be a nurse. She also said that people bombarded her on Instagram with many direct messages about her speaking voice. Dr. Phill told Danielle that the episode made her famous, and she replied saying that Dr. Phill was nothing before she showed up in his show.
Wow.
She literally said, quote,
Well, I guess what's good for you is I made you just like how Oprah made you. You were nothing before I came on this show.
It left the audience in disbelief, but everyone couldn't help but laugh. Her mother interfered and reminded Danielle that it was Dr. Phill who helped her through her problems.
Just
but then,
wow.
Off she goes, stating that only Dr. Phil's money helped, but he did not do anything himself. She owed gratitude to the Turnabout Ranch program only. Then she was forced to thank Dr. Phill, which she reluctantly did.
That's
Because that Turnabout Ranch
ridiculous.
program really did help her turn about 360 degrees. So, yeah, we might have cheated a bit with this entry since it was a guest that roasted Dr. Phill and not the other way around. Number 1. Dr. Phill embarrasses spoiled rich girl. Here we have another bratty woman who is disrespectful to her mother in front of Dr. Phill and the audience. The craziest thing is that the audience would clap whenever she said something rude. However, as we've seen, this is not the first time that the audience encourages such an attitude. Anyway, this girl used a bunch of credit cards in her mother's name and spent over $24,000.
That's crazy right there.
You just
No.
throw the bills away when they come in?
Yeah.
She genuinely did not believe that she was at fault and that she did nothing wrong. Because, you know,
What kind of kid
24K
does
between
that?
family members, right? Dr. Phill asked her why she would do such a thing, and she replied saying simply, "Because I can." Seriously?
Oh,
She
wow.
said she shoved a fish sandwich in her mother's mouth.
What?
Threw a slice of pizza at her mother's face. She acted very proud of that,
Crazy.
and it left her mother in tears on the
Oh
show.
my gosh.
Not a funny visual. She acts
Mm-mm.
very materialistic, bratty,
Mm-mm.
and with total disregard for others. Dr. Phill slips in a little mini roast here when she said, well, she should have ate faster. That's when Dr. Phill asked
Wow.
her, did you sell your 5th grade grammar book? The crowd
Oh,
laughed and
wow.
clapped along as usual, but this is only the beginning. She was angry that her mother bought her an old-fashioned car, calling it ugly. As if that wasn't enough.
Well, at least she got a
also
car, I
sold
mean.
her mother's sentimental earrings, which she inherited from her mother
No.
and her grandmother. Wow. I think calling her selfish might be too kind.
Exactly.
But here is where we get to the good stuff. Dr. Phill prepared a check of $24,000 and asked her what she would do if she was given the check. She said that she would go to school, but nobody was buying it. That's when this beautifully cathartic moment was sent through the airwaves. Dr. Phill proceeds to tear up the check and told
Ooh.
her that it was never going to happen.
That's
And that's what makes this moment number
That's
1 on this
great.
list. It was quite a relief to see someone with that level of sheer ego be brought down a peg or two. After hearing
exactly.
about these moments, tell us in the comments section below. What do you think about these roasts on Dr. Phil's show? What are some of your favorites that we might have missed? Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more awesome videos. Have a good day, everyone.
So the YouTube channel that came from was viral now. I wanted to react to that because Dr. Phill is really good at his job. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Put a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit that big red subscribe button to see more videos. And turn on the bell notification so you're notified every time I make another video. And thank you guys for watching.